Let's take a look at a strategy that'll help increase your child's compliance that requires very little planning on your part and is super easy to implement in the home. I want us to talk about choices and allowing our kids to make choices and how do we phrase choices when we're in the home. Now, initially when I bring this strategy up to parents, a lot of times parents will give me some pushback. They're a little bit opposed to this because a lot of parents are like, hey, if I tell my kid to do something, I want them to do it right then, no choice, like it shouldn't be an option. While I understand where they're coming from, using choices is a simple strategy that helps eliminate frustration and conflict between you and your child. Not only does making choices eliminate conflict, but it also lays the foundation for your child to start making decisions on their own and grow towards independence. So how does this work? When you ask your child to do something, rather than phrasing it as a demand, phrase it as a choice. Now there's a few things to remember here. We don't want to give our kids a choice for a demand versus getting out of work, or a choice to do something super fun versus a demand. We really want it to be choices for things that aren't that big of a deal to us. So an example might be, hey, do you want to fold a basket of laundry, or do you want to unload the dishwasher? Or do you want to fold shirts or fold the pants? Or do you want to do your reading homework first or your math homework first? These are all things that I want my child to do, but I might not care about the order they do it in or if they do one versus the other. In all of those examples, I wasn't allowing a child to get out of work. They still had to do something that I wanted them to do, but which one they did was up to them. Now let's look at some examples of how choices don't work. This is no way that you do not want to use choices in your home. Either put your clothes on or you're staying home for the day. Another option might be you can clean your room or be grounded for 2 days. Another example is you can do your homework or you can play video games. In all of those examples, the child was either given an ultimatum or allowed to escape a task. So either, hey, you're going to do this, or this is never going to happen, or this horrible thing is going to happen, or you can do this and you could go do something fun like go play video games. That is not an effective way to use choices. When we make our kids feel like they're being given an ultimatum, you're immediately going to see a response from conflict. When we allow our kids to make choices to get out of something, they're going to continue that pattern and behavior is going to increase. So what are the benefits to using choices in your home? Why is this a strategy that you might want to use? First, it increases compliance. For those of you that have strong-willed children or children that always just respond with no, it's their first response, giving choices is a great way to overcome that. You're not going to sit there and just demand, but you're going to give them an option. You're going to give them the choice of which one they want to do. Phrasing your demand as a choice or as a question allows to increase compliance and eliminate conflict. This is going to help reduce meltdowns in your home. Next, it gives your child a sense of control. A lot of people have children that are super controlling. Some of you adults that are super controlling. Turns out you were that kid that was super controlling. When you give your child choices, they take some ownership of it and they feel a sense of control. A lot of times our kids don't have choices throughout their day. We're overscheduled, our kids are over supervised, they have a parent involved in every single little thing they do throughout the day. Giving choices is an opportunity for you to let them feel like they do have some control. Another reason to use choices is that it's the beginning or it's laying the foundation for teaching our kids how to make decisions. There's not a lot of opportunity for our kids to make decisions in their day, and this is a skill that they are going to need for adulthood. So by giving them these choices, you are going to be able to set that foundation and lay that foundation for later in life. As a result of giving them that opportunity, they have to take responsibility for the decision that they made. So if my child decided, hey, I want to fold the shirts versus the pants, and their sister is folding the pants and she gets done sooner, they can't complain. Another benefit is that it gives you a way to redirect your child. So thinking back to our other examples, if my child chose their reading homework over their math homework, if they wanted to do reading before they did their math homework, and they start to whine during their reading homework, oh, this is so hard, I wish I did math instead, use that as your tool to redirect them. Remember, I gave you a choice. You could have done your math homework first, but you chose your reading, so we need to finish your reading homework. Again, it's going to flip that ownership back on them. Same as if you gave your child an example of, hey, do you want to wear your red shirt or your green shirt? The child chooses the green shirt. Later on in the day, they want to change their clothes so we can have 500 loads of laundry to do a day. And you're like, hey, remember, this is the choice you made this morning. You chose this shirt, so that's the one that you're going to wear today. So using choices is another strategy that you can use in your home. You can use it at the grocery store. You can use it when you're out in the community. You can use it at the ballpark. Super simple strategy to use, especially for those of you that have strong-willed children or children that like to control things. Choices is a great strategy for that. It helps you phrase your demand in a way that doesn't feel as much of a demand and eliminate some conflict and some meltdowns from your kids. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can stay up to date on when more content is posted. You can also search Parenting with Less Stress on Facebook and join my Facebook group where I will post some tips and easy strategies that you can use in your home every day.